Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. LighthouseAly coming in with you this evening. So coming on today to really speak into this new wave of energy that we have entered. I don't know about you guys, but I know that a lot of you are feeling the same based on my Facebook comments. We all are feeling this new push and purge of energies from our past, and we have entered already into a new energetic portal. So July 26th has marked the beginning of a new galactic year based on the Egyptian calendar. And for me personally is when I started to feel like this big a rise of energy, of inspiration, of creativity. I began to feel more whole yet again. And we have also been going through the Lionsgate portal between July 26th till August 12th. So again, from my perspective, I've been also feeling like this huge, massive, energetic awakening. I've been getting my manifestations have been coming in super, super fast. Be careful what you wish for, because your thoughts manifest into reality at a really fast. Some of you have been getting triggered, okay? Things have been coming out of nowhere to surprise you, to shock you, to really kind of poke at you, to check in. Where are you in your level of evolution? Have you done your inner work? Have you done the healing and the clearing and the purification needed for your emotional, spiritual, and mental body for you to really up level into the next energy? Because the thing is, remember, our experience is not linear. It is cyclical. We go in cycles. We go in these motions where your experience will at some point repeat itself, to check in to see if you have evolved past being triggered by certain things. It's really checking you if you've been doing the inner work to really clear the past, the wounds and the traumas and the things that have been hurting you in the past, to see if you've done the work. Because if you haven't done the work and you are getting triggered right now, then guess what? In a couple of months' time, you will be tested once again. And until you clear out the past karmic wounding, you will continue on being triggered by the same situations. Lionsgate portal was a really huge rainfall of DNA activations and light codes and new informations. People are beginning to feel all this energy that they are receiving. And as our energy, mental and emotional bodies are receiving all this new information, what happens is our physical 3D body has to catch up to feeling all of that, to experiencing all of that. So this is why we are feeling extra tired, maybe feeling extra cranky or grumpy or whatever mood you might be in. Just understand and give yourself a break. Love yourself. This is a time to really fucking honor yourself and your body, and give yourself nutrition, hydration, and rest. Okay, nutrition, hydration, and rest. Because if you're not giving that to yourself, your body at some point is going to have to give it to itself through some sort of injury or through some sort of situation where you will be forced to rest. For me, the number one thing that's been really, really important is embodiment. Embodiment fully in my physical body temple, through movement, through singing, through dancing, through nourishing myself, through touch and massage. I've been really on this role of focusing on being grounded in the body, because based on what some of my friends have been saying, there is a lot of shit going on in the astral realms, meaning this is why people are having sleepless nights, because there's so much, hold on, there is so much turmoil that is happening in the astral planes, because not to get too metaphysical into this, but there is this darkness that is trying to freaking hold on for their lives, because love has already won. The light and the love path has already won. So what's happening right now is the darkness is really trying to hold on to anything it can to prevent humanity from moving and ascending. like my message for you guys is to get grounded, get embodied, like do what you can to stay in the body, get yourself out in nature, in the water, in the dirt, in the grass. Do what you can to like really get back into the body, because the more grounded you are, the more you can claim your domain. Okay, the more you are in the body, the more you're claiming your sovereignty, the more you're claiming your domain in this physical body. Another thing that's been recently explained to me, which I found pretty fascinating, is so as I'm teaching the way of, we have different bodies. We have the physical body, and then you have the mental, emotional, and spiritual body. So you have these different layers of yourself. And whenever you begin to think and like get kind of twirled into the mind chatter, and you get to follow these stories and you get to analyze and play with them, what begins to happen is that you are disconnecting from your body, okay, because your consciousness is no longer here. You're out there thinking and playing along with the thoughts that caught your mind. So what happens if you are in an environment, another entity, another being can enter into the body and like mess around. Like there can be like an attachment that's like lurking in your physical body while you're like chatty la di da in like the mental space. So once again, meditation, staying present, staying grounded, so you are in your body as much as possible. Okay, and that's really, really important. Like for some of you, you might not want to hear that you have entities attached to you, but guess what, a lot of people have dark entities attached to them. Why? Because at some point they were not conscious, they were not present, and they have left, you know, for a while, and then these beings, they just want to come in and play. And not all of them are of love and light. And that's another thing. It's not all love and light out there. And I can make like a whole separate discussion on that. But there is darkness out there, you guys. There is just as much darkness as there is light. Remember, there is something for everyone. There's yin and yang. You can't have one without the other. So for people that have entities attached to them, usually how it happens, like from what I've been learning, it's a lot of it has to do with the use of substances. Okay, doing drugs, drinking. So this is why like cutting back on alcohol, smoking, weed, psychedelics, like cutting back on all of that so that you can really be fully present in your own body. I've been putting tourmaline underneath my bed lately. I don't know if any of you have been doing any sort of grounding work with crystals, but tourmaline, black obsidian, smoky quartz are all very good crystals to add into your meditation practice, or add it to like the bottom of your bed, because again, when we are sleeping, our soul, our higher essence does go and venture out. So it's really good to keep the body grounded during that time. That's at least as far as I'm aware. And then like really going into the shadow, you guys. So like for me, like there is this energy of a rebel that's been really coming up with this entire COVID pandemic. If we really do research about the virus and the pandemic and why we're wearing masks, fucking fluoride, throw fucking fluoride in there too. Come on, people. Like, it's time to wake up. It's time to educate ourselves. It's time to hear the voice inside our head that has common sense. Because we all have common sense. Like from the beginning of this pandemic, I didn't need to do research to know that I am not fucking wearing a mask. You know, save the people, follow the rules. Do you know what that's doing? It's all part of the control system. It's all part of their plan to enslave humanity. And it saddens me to see that people are following and falling into the traps. Then what? COVID testing, COVID vaccines. The next step, you're not going to travel anywhere without having the vaccine. You're not going to be able to go into the store. You know what's happening? They're creating a problem so that they can sell you a solution. That's how it always works. They're creating a fucking problem so then they can sell you a solution. And in that lingering time, they're gonna brainwash you into thinking that they're like looking after your best interest. I say fuck that. And this is the revolution that we're living in. This is what we thought 2012 was gonna be. Okay, remember when like the whole hiatus was happening around 2012 and people thought like shit was gonna go down? Well, no, you guys. This is it. 2020, 2021, shit is going down. We are living through our revolution. Okay, this is why like the guidance that I've been receiving is like we're really living through a really powerful time. It's really beautiful, but it's also very important for light workers, for conscious and awake beings to gather together, to really know what's happening, not from the media, but from here. This is the only compass I need. Okay, I might not know all the scientific medical terms, but I have common sense and I have my intuition and I have this inner heart guidance that has never stirred me wrong. And I am here to manifest the new earth for all of us, but I'm gonna need your help. We are all needing your help. So this is my invitation to all of you to rise up, to do your research, to really get confident with your facts, to know the truth, so that when you're out there fighting for your rights, you have education. This is it, you guys. We are here. We are in the midst of this revolution, and it's up to you what kind of future you're gonna live in, okay? And what's really important is to not focus on the negative, because we wanna keep this pineal gland activated and open. This is why I do not want those thermal guns pointing at my pineal gland. I'm like, are you guys serious? No, I don't want a gun pointing at my head. And then what happens is like, the more we can focus on the future that we do want, you know, having peace and harmony and justice, it's about to like pour down rain. The universe is feeling the energy. Like the more we can focus our vision on what's important, what we want to create, the more towards that we're gonna go. But this is how the universe is gonna begin splitting people up. People that are living in fear, people that are living in like this contracted reality, they're gonna begin shifting more towards that, okay? And that's like its own little world that's gonna be forming. And then other people who are living in that higher alignment vision, they're gonna start visioning the future that they want, and we're gonna start moving towards that. So you have a choice, you have a voice, you have your rights to choose where you want to be, and you know where you want to be, so choose it wisely. So yeah, this is all that I wanted to share with you guys today. It's about to pour, and I'm loving it because this purification energy is like coming down hard. So yes, you guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for staying here. Thank you for being. Thank you for existing. Thank you for seeing me and hearing me. Till we see each other again, many, many blessings to each and every one of you guys. Namaste.